Now down the line from his luxury York penthouse flat is Victor Lewis Smith, of whom Vidal Sassoon remarked, "I have seen better hair on a coconut." Victor, I understand that there is a very weak punchline coming up and that I must laboriously set it up for you. Is it true that you have transformed your pet duck into a soul singer?
That's right, Ned. I did turn my pet duck into a soul singer. How do I do it? Simple. I turn my pet duck into a soul singer simply by putting it into the microwave and waiting until it's Bill Withers. Here's one I prepared earlier. A lonely day. In excelsis Dei. No doubt, Ned, the Loose Ends audience is desperate to know where I've been for the last 4 months. Well, I can tell them both now that I've been in spiritual retreat in a Cistercian monastery for a period of contemplation of such venerable and mysterious conundrums such as: how do you separate the men from the boys? How do you separate the men from the boys? In a monastery. In a monastery. Answer: with a crowbar. With a crowbar.
Oh, bloody trousers! Curse you, you pair of Y-fronts! Curse you! Oh.
Back in my luxury York penthouse flat, I find myself becoming increasingly livid as I struggle into my clothes.
Shirt and string vest, may you rot in the foulest pits of hell!
I discover my problem. I'm a cross-dresser. A very cross-dresser indeed.
Nodding whalebone corsets!
I've arranged a dinner party tonight, Shays Tribly. We're inviting only middle-class people because they are nice and unlike the working classes do not pick their armpits or eat pot noodles. Because the flash I tighten my whippet's choke collar another notch.
No. Come on, Syndrome. Come on, we're going.
You may have noticed that I've given my whippet the name Syndrome.
Pâtés and fine sweetmeats on sale now at our delicatessen, augmented for...
I make straight for the delicatessen.
Good morning, sir. Can I interest you in some pâté de foie gras, or perhaps some party-preparing, or some smoked brill?
No, I'm sorry, I've got to stop you, I'm afraid.
Yes.
I'm not that posh. You've got anything a bit more vulgar?
We do have crudities, sir.
No, they look too posh. I don't think the delicatessen's for me, really.
Oh, I see, sir.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps, sir, would care to follow me to the next counter just here, sir?
Yeah, where are we?
Well, this is the indelicatessen, sir.
Oh.
We've got pig's arseholes garnished with piles. We've got toenail clippings marinated in monkey urine.
No, dear me, no. It's a middle-class dinner. Will you take me back to the delicatessen counter, please?
This way.
I want one of those cakes.
Which cake, sir?
It says Gattex.
I think sir means gatto. Certainly. That'll be £48 a slice.
£48 a slice? Bollo! Overcome with rage, I undergo a metamorphosis and split into 6 raving, crooning homosexual gentlemen of a certain age.
In the next scene, I find myself in a telephone box, calling my travel agent. I went to Cambridge, you know.
Oh, look at the state of this place.
After an exhausting European tour and a farewell gig at the Fairfield Hall, Croydon, I find myself in a telephone box calling my travel agent.
The state. I wish people would remember to pull the chain after they've used the phone box. It's only politeness. Down Syndrome. Wait. Let me make the phone call first, then we can smash the box to pieces and smear excrement up the walls.
Hello, Bribble's travel agents here.
Oh, hello. It's Lewis Smith here.
Hello.
Can I just check that I'm still booked on every single airline, flight, boat trip and train journey everywhere in the world, please?
Yes, you're on all 916,000 journeys today, sir. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Right. How much do I owe you today?
£600 billion.
Oh, great. Thanks, then.
Bye.
Bye. OK, now we can smash the place up.
Why am I booked on every train, boat and plane journey in the world? Let me explain in fatalistic terms. As has recently become painfully obvious, high-speed travel is a risky business which from time to time results in major disasters. After any disaster, it is guaranteed that 98% of the population will claim that they intended to travel on the ill-fated craft and only Kismet saved them from certain death. I was booked on that plane.
Was you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it could have been me. It could have been me. I was booked on that plane.
Was you?
Yeah, it could have been me. In my case, due to indiscriminate booking, I have documentary evidence to be produced whenever asked to add veracity to my story.
Look this way, please.
That way,
will you?
Mr. Smith. Just look, smile.
Smile, please.
OK, I'll smile.
Yeah.
Fine.
We understand you was booked to fly on what we boys in the press sensitively like to refer to as the tragic flight of death, Mr. Smith.
That's right. Here's my ticket. It was a close shave. Travel each and every byway, one day at a time.
Yeah.
Death is a great leveller. Who's got the most money for an exclusive on how I cheated the Grim Reaper? Any takers?
Oh, it's disgusting. You're right. He's got no bleeding shame jokes about travel disasters. Yeah. He's a rebel. He's just the sort of person who deliberately boils his tin of soup on purpose just to impair the flavour. When it says on the label, don't boil your soup because it'll impair the flavour. Making jokes about disasters. He's a clever bleeder too. Why's that, Dole? Well, we're only written in here because he thinks me saying disgusting stop everybody phoning and complaining. Won't work this time. They'll have him on feedback. Oh, yeah, that's right. That Chris Dunkley will give him a scene too. Feedback. That Chris Dunkley.
Radio 4, Time for feedback with Chris Dunkley of the Financial Times.
Hello again. Welcome to Feedback, the programme where I say you, the listener, a lot, rather patronisingly, actually. On Feedback, we track down broadcasters who have been naughty and ask them to give their feedback. Mr. Lewis Smith, welcome to Feedback. Did you bring your fee with you?
Yes, Mr. Dunkley.
Good. Were you naughty on Radio 4 recently?
Yes, Mr. Dunkley. I was, Mr. Dunkley. Sorry, Mr. Dunkley.
All right. Right, give me your feedback now.
Yes, Mr. Dunkley.
Yes.
Oh,
good.
Yes, Mr.
Let's have a bit of hush, please, now, ladies, for my next
On my way home, I pop into the Well Woman Clinic and amuse them all greatly with my graphic impression of Vaginissimus using a large 10-2 coconut doormats and a set of very large G-clamps.
Let's have a bit of hush, please. Here we go. Thank you very much indeed. Will you answer the door? Answer!
With only 3 hours to go to the big middle-class dinner party, I call in on my next-door neighbour to remind him of his invitation. He comes through the door in his pyjamas.
Click, sound of door opening, because there's not one in the sound effects library.
Hello.
Why not step inside and onto my luxury Wilton carpet?
Oh, right, thanks.
Yes, it's only £7.99 a square inch.
Oh, my rather sad next-door neighbour was born with a terrible mental deformity and lives in a strange twilight world. He is not as other men.
Plus, the unique tufted pile puts a spring in your step, and
No normal person speaks like him, but cruel television advertising men have not been slow to exploit him and his kind, forcing them into cramped television studios and making them do voiceovers for commercials. Many people believe that these commercials are voiced by professional actors, but how could they be? Nobody but the grotesquely mentally deformed could speak like that.
Why not try a cup of strong hot Brazilian blend coffee?
Yeah.
But this is different.
Really? Why?
Yes, it's decaffeinated for a fuller, gentle night's sleep, but
Quite. Look, could I use your toilet, please?
yes, and for your comfort and convenience, you'll find the toilet second on the right, fully equipped with super soft and strong toilet paper.
Well, don't forget, dinner's at 8, and bring a bottle, will you?
Yes, that's right. And at 8 o'clock, you'll receive in your own home a free bottle of superb German wine. Plus, I see you've finished going to the toilet.
That's right.
Why not?
Listen, I've got to go now. Incidentally, I couldn't help wondering, what's that pink wrinkled thing hanging out your pyjamas?
Well, that pink wrinkled thing hanging out my pyjamas is my mother. Yes, she's standing at the washing line, having just washed my pyjamas with new whiter than white.
Next week, Nettykins, your chance to eavesdrop on my fabulous middle-class dinner party. Now back to the only man I know who's had his age changed by deed poll, luscious pouting 19-year-old Neddy.
Victor is back. You've been warned. It's like a gale warning, I think we should issue.